It was an ordinary Tuesday morning when John Henderson, an unassuming accountant, decided to take his usual route to work down Fifth Avenue. His mind was thick with the fog of numbers and spreadsheets he would soon face. The buzz of the city was a well-known melody that played out around him as he navigated through throngs of pedestrians, each on their own mission. But that morning was different. As John approached the corner of Fifth and Main, something gleaming caught his eye among the mundane. He slowed, his gaze falling on a bag haphazardly tucked against the side of a building. Upon closer inspection, he found it bulging, stuffed to the brim with neatly stacked bundles of cash. Tens, 20s, hundreds, more money than John had ever seen outside the pages of his accounting ledgers. His heart raced. He glanced around, half expecting someone to rush out of the crowd and claim the money as their lost treasure. But no one came. Passers-by paid him little attention, absorbed in their phones or focused on the path ahead. A moral crossroads stood before him, one decision branching into possibilities that could alter the trajectory of his life. In his thoughts danced the enticing visions of what this money could do. Debts erased, dreams funded, a life less ordinary. Yet, the whisper of his conscience grew louder, reminding him of the principles instilled in him. John took a deep breath, and with it sought clarity. He recalled something his father used to say often: "Character is what you do when no one is watching." As this maxim settled in his mind, he realized that his decision would define not just this moment, but who he was to become. Gathering the bag, John headed not towards his office, but a few blocks in the opposite direction to the local police station. Upon arrival, he was greeted by a stout officer with a welcoming smile, who listened intently as John relayed his story and presented the bag. A report was filed, and John filled out the necessary paperwork, leaving his contact information should anything come of it. He walked out of the station feeling lighter, resigned to the reality of his situation, and content with the choice he made. It wasn't the thrill of keeping the money, but a profound peace that settled in him, knowing he did the right thing. 2 weeks later, John received a letter from the police. The bag had been unclaimed, and after due procedure, the city offered him a portion as a reward for his honesty. John smiled as he realized his decision's unexpected reward had found its way back to him, albeit in a different form. This windfall, though smaller than the initial find, was one he could accept without hesitation, having earned it through his integrity. Life continued mostly unchanged for John, but every time he turned down that street or saw a new face in a crowded city scene, he carried the memory of the day when character overrode temptation, and did so with profound satisfaction.